Mindful Power Break. Play smarter, play longer, play better.
All right. Can everyone hear me, yeah? All good? All right. At the back, guys, if you can hear this message, I invite everyone to join us here. If you want to live longer, if you want to live a better life with less stress, and if you want to be more successful and eventually to perform whatever you're trying in a better way. So please come. I'll ask everyone to stand, please. There's something we need to do before we start. Can everyone stand up, please? That's very important, is to connect your brain with your body. I know some of you might not be friends with yoga, and I'm not going to do yoga with you today, guys. I just want to share some ways to control your mind. Remember that. If you control your breath, you control your mind. If you control your mind, you control your decision, right? If you control your decision, you control the consequences of your choices and decisions. So you control your life, basically. So what we're going to learn here is just how to keep clarity and how you can take decision out of your brain, not out of your emotions. Raise your hands if you recall any time in your life, any time, taking a good decision out of anger. Hard. One. Okay, that's the first one. It's very hard to keep clarity if we listen to our emotions. So I'm going to give you, I don't want to be boring, I want to give you 5 little tricks that you can use every time, every day. I work with the FIFA, so I work with very high champion mindsets, footballers, MMA fighter, champions. I work with CEOs. So as soon as you start controlling your breathing, your decision, you control everything. So I want to try something with you. Let me just put the microphone here. All right. Can you do this with your right hand? Point your index finger with your right hands. So now you need to know where's your right hand. This is your left hand, brother. Yeah. Right hand. Good. Very good. Can you hear me? Yeah. Right hand. All right. Now lift your left thumb. Point your right index finger. Lift your left thumb. All right. Yeah. I got you. All right. Focus. All right. Ready? Switch. Again. Switch. Not bad. Switch. Switch. Good. Switch. 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 All right. Very good. Thank you, guys. You can have a seat. All right. So, how many of you are married? Raise your hands. That's it? Raise your hand, don't be shy. All right, so you know what frustration means, yeah? How many of you work for a company? So you know what anger means, yeah, sometime? Misunderstanding as well, yeah? How many of you own a company and have employees? So you know what guilt means? How many of you have children? So you know what sacrifice means. So basically every day we are surrounded by emotions and we just have to deal with them as they come. So I'm going to show you something very easy that you can do at any time in the office, at home, something that's going to physically remove the trauma and physically remove the lactic acids inside your body. Right? You want to try? We'll go. Bring your right leg straight. Make sure you have some space and bring your left foot on top of your right knee. If you have a skirt, you can remember that at home, but you can also try. All right. Everyone is there? Try it. Even if you don't want, try it. It is something you will realize that you need. Maybe if you don't know that, you need it, all right? So now, lift your chest up. You're going to start feeling the left glutes opening. Keep your back straight. Inhale, lift your chest higher. Now slowly exhale and start leaning forward. Ooh. Do you feel your left glutes? The tension, the restriction? This is all the stress that you gain from your wife, from your husband, from your boss, from your employees, from life in general. So I'll show you a few ways to excel it out so we can get rid of it and so we can make more space for greatness. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, lean forward. Good. Do you hear the sound I'm doing now? That's a vibration coming from the throat. Imagine you going to your bed, right? You are exhausted. What do you do when you lay down? Inhale. Get these sounds. That's very important. Did you ever wonder why every time you lay down, you have this sound coming? Yeah? The answer is like, this is the faster way we have to ask the body to relax. So let's do it together. Inhale. Exhale. More. Go lower. You can bring your hands over your leg here. All right. Inhale. Go lower. If you can reach the floor or try to reach the floor, you're going to feel a deep stretch on your left glutes. How many hours do you spend behind your computer? More than 2 hours? 5 hours? Maybe more? How many hours do you spend on Instagram? Maybe the same? All these tensions, all this position of lowering the spine is hurting your abdomen. All your abdomen is changing all the metabolism. And everything, all the tension, will store into your hips and to your glutes. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, lean further and further. Go lower. Okay, I can see on some faces that you start feeling it. Last time, deeper inhale. And exhale. I want to hear you now. Let go. Think about someone that pissed you off last week. You got it, yeah? Inhale together. Exhale. Good. Let the anger go out. Let the tension leave your glutes, your psoas, your iliacs. Break free. Make space for love, compassion, happiness. And inhale, lift your chest up. Ooh. All right, take your time, remove your left foot out. Good. So this was the easy leg. We're going to do now the right glutes. Bring your left leg straight and bring your right foot on top of your left knee. Keep your back straight. Take a deep inhale, lift your chest. And exhale and start leaning forward. Very good. Thank you for trying it, guys. Feel what's happening to your glutes. One more time, inhale. Exhale and lean further and further. Every time you inhale, you increase the saturation, the level of oxygen into your brain, into your cells. Every time you exhale, you let go more lactic acids from your connective tissue. So basically, you're healing. And every time you inhale and you exhale, you don't think about your emails. You don't think about what you're going to have for lunch. You don't think about this WhatsApp that you don't receive. You are focusing soul, mind, and body together at the same time, at the present moment. Let's do it more. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale in further and further. See if you can reach out to the floor or try to go to the floor. Do you feel your right glutes? I can see some of you laughing. It's good. That's your nervous system breaking out. Good. Go lower a bit. Ooh. Remember, if you do this at least once a week, you will feel much better. You're going to extend your life. And you're going to remove all the acidity from the body. One more time. Inhale, lift your chest higher. And exhale, lower. Go down. Remember, you don't do it for me. You do it for yourself. Feel what's happening to your glutes. Let go all the trauma inside your muscles. And slowly inhale. Lift your chest up. Very good. Perfect. And gently release your right leg. And drop it down. Perfect. Good. See how you feel. See how your spine is reacting. Your spine is getting straighter. You're creating more space on your hips. So, remember this. This is something very easy to do. This is something that doesn't cost anything. And it's something that can change your entire spine, your entire metabolism. So, I don't want to be too long, so I want to share one thing, what yoga means. The meaning of yoga is unity. I hated yoga before I practiced. Actually, my wife forced me to do yoga 10 years ago. And I find so much answer doing my own practice that I want to share with everyone. Maybe that can inspire you to start your practice. So it's not about yoga, it's about what you learn from yoga. Who in this room who knows that have been to depression or to burnout before? Who think that they're about to go to burnout or depression? Good. Who feels very anxious sometime and have some anxiety crisis? Don't be shy, it's okay, it's absolutely normal. I'm actually worried if you don't raise your hands. You might not be human. Maybe you're already AI-driven brain. So it's something very natural for any human to feel depression and to feel anxiety. According to yoga, there is mainly 3 stages for any human. Either you are depressed, either you're anxious, either you find serenity. And this 3 stage goes with your position into the temporality. So any human is composed of 3 elements: the soul, the mind, and the body. Right? I think we've heard that before. Pretty much science, all the religion agree on that. It's the only thing that they agree on. So your soul is incarnated. It's stuck, basically, into your body. And your body is moving to the time. It's getting old at every second, right? Your mind now. Your mind, human mind, is extremely powerful. You can choose to be in the past or to be in the future. So when your soul and your body keep on walking towards the time frame, but your mind gets stuck here in the past, because you regret something that you could have done, something that you should have done differently, a person that you lost, an opportunity that you lost, not buying bitcoins 10 years ago. All this will create regrets. And all this regret will start to accumulate and turn into sadness. At the same time, your soul and body are carry on to the time frame, but your mind is still there. So the biggest distance you have between your mind and soul and body, this creates depression. So for yogis, we consider depression as having the mind stuck back far in the past. In the other hand, if your soul and body are moving to this speed, but your mind is here, anticipating of what's going to happen, on uncertainties of what may happen. You don't know what's going to happen in 10 minutes, in 1 hour, in 1 year. Who could predict COVID? I think no one. So anything that your mind is planning, it's imagination. It's not the reality. And the mind tends to imagine negativity more than positivity. We're all going to think like, okay, maybe later I'm going to be too old and too sick. No one really think that, okay, tomorrow I'm going to be a billionaire, tomorrow I'm going to be so healthy. So the mind always go to the worst case scenario, almost like the Murphy laws. So what's going to happen if you keep on thinking what's going to happen to you? You're going to develop fears. How I'm going to quit my job, how I'm going to pay my invoice, how I'm going to marry the woman that I love, how I'm going to grow kids. I mean, we're living in a very, very challenging society. I don't know where you guys from, but either Europe or US or here, Dubai or the Middle East, it's very challenging. There's a lot of questioning. So all this will turn into fears, and eventually the fear will turn into anxiety. And if you worry about what fear does to your cell, you don't want to be there. So the past, depression, sadness, regrets. The future, fear, uncertainties, anxiety. So what left? The present. The only place when you can have clarity, when you can take the smarter decision that you can, when you can understand who you are, when you can achieve your goals, it's the present moment, finding clarity here, right now. And that takes some training. In yoga, the meaning of yoga, unity, it means that you put your mind within your soul, within your body at the present moment, at every breath. And that's why, I'm going to say very bad words maybe, that's why we meditate. Meditation It's a scary word, yeah? Because we feel it's boring, we feel we don't need that. If you don't have meditation or prayer or any type of activity that allowed your brain to have a break, that called back your brain to the present moment, that allowed your body to restore, you're going to go crazy. You're going to either get back in the past, either fear from the future. So this is the main purpose of yoga. Mental health, emotional balance, and of course, how to achieve that through the physical activities. Whatever. You don't need to do yoga for that. You can do boxing, you can do gym, you can run, anything that forces your body to be with your mind, with your soul at the same time. I was training with the Russian Special Forces for about 14 years, Spetsnaz. And I had my handstand journey for a couple of years as well. So I identified these two methods, basically, where you cannot lie to yourself. You cannot lie to yourself if you're into combats. Tomorrow at 8:30 in the IHG Hotel, Intercontinental, I'm going to give a masterclass about self-defense. 1 hour, just fundamentals to teach you how to react if something happens to you. Because, I mean, some of you live in Europe or in the US. Unfortunately, the life becomes more unsafe, so it's always good to have some skills, surviving skills, yeah? So when someone wants to attack you in the street and steal your watch or your wallet or your phone, there is a situation that's happening to you that you have to respond to it, not react. React will be like leaving your emotion taking over, but respond will be fighting back or defending yourself or running away. You know, running away is the hardest thing to do when someone attacks you because fear will petrify you. So the first few years when you train, you learn how to deal with the fear. You don't learn how to box because it doesn't matter how many hours you spend in the ring or in a jiu-jitsu mat. If the fear is taking over, you cannot do anything. So you can lie to yourself. You can pretend to be someone that you're not. But when someone attacks you, it's between his fist and your face. So you cannot lie anymore. You have to respond immediately. This is one of the way I identify to control your mind in a very deep way. The other way will be the handstand. Handstand as well. Either you balance, either you don't balance. There's no gray. We are surrounding with gray. Maybe we'll like to think that life is different that way it is. But when you do these two types of activities, this is the reality. And what makes you fight and respond correctly? Your mind into your body with your soul. What makes you balance in a handstand? When your mind will control your breath at the present moment. If you think about anything else, you're going to fall immediately. So there is many things. This is my own experience. But I'm sure some of you, maybe they play golf, maybe they do kayaking, maybe they play computer game. So anything that requires a full attention from your mind, it's a form of yoga. So I really encourage you guys once a day to do what we're going to do now. Once a day to listen to your breath. I'm going to just require 30 seconds of your time. I want everyone to sit straight, back straight, bring your hip forward. Bring your hands on your knees. And close your eyes. If you decide to do the experience, keep your eyes closed. There's nothing to see. I want you to start looking into yourself, who you really are, and what do you feel. Keep your eyes closed. Good. Now you're going to focus on your breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. That's easy. You can do it. You do it every day. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. So you do that when you sleep. So that's not the meditation. The meditation will start when at every inhale, you repeat in your head, I inhale. Every exhale, I exhale. We're going to do it together just 10 times. I inhale, I exhale. I inhale, I exhale. I inhale, I exhale. I inhale. I exhale. 3 more. I inhale. I exhale. The 2 last a bit longer. I inhale. I exhale. We go for the last one. Longer inhale. Longer exhale. Keep your eyes closed and notice what's happening inside your body. Listen to your heartbeats. Observe your breath. Listen to the noise around you. And listen to the silence inside you. Nothing can disturb you. Nothing can shake you off. You are powerful. You are unbreakable. Your mind is made of steel. You can visualize whatever you dream of. You can achieve it. Because you are calm, because you are strong, because you're controlling yourself when others don't. You can open your eyes, Joel, very slowly, and see how you feel. So every time you have an argument with a colleague, with your wife or with your husband, with your children, every time you drive through traffic, take a minute. Of course, don't drive. Park your car first, then close your eyes, do your breathing, and your life will change. Because from that, you're going to learn how to respond to the problem and not how to react to it. Thank you for trying. Thank you for being here at Sigma. I'll see you tomorrow at 8:30. We're going to have fun. You may learn some things. Thank you, guys.
I think we can all agree that life is about learning, and I think we all learned something in this masterclass. Allaoua Gaham, amazing people. Thank you very much. And make sure you follow the guy because you'll learn some good stuff.